All right, the WM Open is coming up. It is right around the corner, and joining us now to tell us everything and anything that's going on is the tournament chairman, Matt Mooney, who joins us here on ESPN 620. Matt, what's going on, man? How you doing today?
Hey, good afternoon, guys. I'm doing great. How are you?
Doing well, doing well. I've been pretty busy. It seems like all these exemptions you guys are coming out. I love the one with Frankie Capan. This kid, wow. Where did you guys first hear about him?
He is such a stud. Yeah, I'm glad you brought his name up because I love talking about Frankie. You know, well, I'll tell you, this is a cool Frankie story. So we get all kinds of outreach from players looking for exemptions. He wrote us a 4-page handwritten note and told us, you know, his background. We knew who he was because we'd seen some of the scores that he was shooting. And so then got a chance to kind of study him a little bit more. Everybody we talked to can't say enough good things about the kid. And then when he finished T14 at Amex, we that was all the excuse we needed to give him that spot.
So, Matt, how does the process work for the exemptions? How many do you have? And I mean, I know you are. It's basically the chairman's responsibility is that you have the last say on it.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah, we're fortunate. We have 5 spots that we can give out, and I work really closely with our executive director, Chance Cosby. We're fortunate to have Chance. He was a Ping rep on tour for 20 years, as you guys may know, and so he's got deep connectivity with the tour. And then a lot of the Thunderbirds have great connectivity on tour, and it's a really difficult process. I'm going to guess we got 40 or 50 requests, and so. We really have to look through kind of the quality of the player. I mean, we're certainly taking into consideration world golf ranking and their background and things like that when we make those selections. But, Frankie's a great example. I mean, on the PGA Tour, but having played high school golf in the Valley, being a 2-time Arizona high school champion, his senior year, I don't know if you guys saw this, he won the Arizona High School State Championship by 10 and shot 59. Wow. Then he goes to Alabama, shoots 58 on the Korn Ferry Tour. So those are the fun ones when you get a story like that that's got some connectivity to the Valley, but is a world-class player.
Hey, Matt, you got some ASU ties. You got the senior U.S. amateur champ. Is it Josel Ballister? Did I say his first name correct?
Yeah, Josele, he says.
Josele.
Yeah, he was our first one. We surprised him with that at our tee-off luncheon. And, the Thunderbirds are fortunate to have a strong relationship with ASU men's and women's golf. Their practice facility at Papago is called The Bird. We gave them a huge donation to build that facility. And so we love pulling for our ASU golf teams. And Josele, when he won the U.S. Amateur, it was a no-brainer for us to give him that spot, and I think he's going to play really well next week.
You're going to luck out because the weather's going to be totally opposite next week.
Hallelujah.
Yeah, from what it was last year, which is awesome.
Knock on wood.
Yeah, really. But, Matt, you guys did an awful lot of work and instituted a brand new gate area, so now you're going to even make it easier for patrons to get into the golf tournament. How did that happen, and now how do you believe it's going to work?
Yeah, it's a change we've talked about for a number of years, and to your point, the weather was so difficult last year that it gave us a good excuse to make some significant changes that we've been considering, and probably none bigger than that new entrance off of Greenway Hayden Loop. And we're really excited about it. The main entrance still exists, and we encourage fans to use that. If you come in on a shuttle or a parking lot, you're going to
5 minutes till the 11th.
But we've got a lot of foot traffic that's coming into the golf course from the south, up Frank Lloyd Wright. And so to have that new entrance, to go ahead and just be able to fully close off Greenway Hayden Loop, which is now closed to traffic even this week. The entrance is built, and it's going to be huge. I mean, if you're a fan who's going to 16, 17, 18, those high traffic areas, and you use that new entrance, you now enter the golf course right at the 18th tee. And so it's extremely convenient, but it'll also give us some relief during those high traffic times, midday Friday, midday Saturday, to make sure that all of our entrances are flowing efficiently. So we're really excited about that new addition.
Aside from that, what else is new out on the course? Because it seems like each year we bring the chairman on and you guys all bring in something new. What is something we'll see? We were fortunate enough to be in the media day, so I had an opportunity to play the course. Of course, it's in great shape. But talk about some of the new additions to the course for fans.
Yes, yeah. So we have a number. We really focused this year on trying to improve the general admission fan experience, and we've done that in a few ways. The two largest are that we invested a significant amount of our own capital into some earthwork, and we expanded significantly our Taylor Morrison Fairway House venue, which is on the par 3 12th hole. That hillside is the highest point on the golf course, but it had a lot of slope to it. And so we went in and essentially lowered that hillside and flattened it out by about 20 feet. It's now a huge grassy lawn that we sodded, and a lot more room for fans to spread out and enjoy that venue, which has great amenities. And then we actually moved all of that extra earthwork over
3 minutes
for Desert Oasis venue, which is between the 5th, 6th, and 7th holes. And now that's an elevated venue, so fans can see golf on 5, 6, and 7. It is a really cool venue. If fans haven't checked that out, we really encourage them to get back there and see it. It's got Little Miss Barbecue. It's got a craft beer garden. And, we recognize that everybody wants to get to the 16th hole, but, the reality is fans are having to wait 4 or 5 hours sometimes to get into that venue. And so we want to continue to create areas on course like Taylor Morrison Fairway House and Desert Oasis where they have great amenities and can really enjoy taking in the golf as well.
Well, it's not enough about golf because you got a great concert coming up with Blake Shelton and Gwen Stefani. Bird's Nest, a lot going on. Besides them on Saturday, what are some of the highlights or those headlining for the rest of the week?
Yeah, so Wednesday night, I think we might have locked in the fastest rising name in country music. Jelly Roll is kicking off our Bird's Nest lineup with Treaty Oak Revival. Jelly's actually going to play in our Wednesday Celebrity Pro-Am as well, which will be really cool for fans of his. And then Thursday night we go into Luke Bryan, obviously one of the biggest names in country. Nate Smith is opening up for him. Friday night we've got a throwback with Nickelback. Fans are really excited about
a minute and a half left till the 11.
Put up with Tiesto, opened by Gordo. So our music team just continues to outdo themselves each year. We're so lucky to have guys that are really well connected in that space, and I just continue to be surprised with the quality of names. The Bird's Nest has turned into kind of a venue in and of itself. It's not just after golf now. We've got people coming out just to enjoy the music even. So
this is the 10 Rock if you wanted to let him go.
Spot, and tickets are selling fast. I'll say to anybody who's listening that if you're thinking about coming out to one of those nights, Luke Bryan sold out. Jelly's right there on the verge of it, and the other two are going quickly. So don't wait to jump in on those.
It's going to be yet another great week at the WM Open. Matt, enjoy the week. We're going to be out at the DraftKings at TPC Scotts on Monday or Tuesday, so we may try to track you down just to find out how the free days are going, Monday and Tuesday.
Yeah, please do. Love to come over and say hello to you guys, and hope fans are enjoying the Ford free days.
Absolutely.
To your point, I think that's one of the coolest things is that we're able to offer those days free to anybody who wants to attend the golf course. So we'll start the People's Open off right.
You got it. All right, buddy. Thank you. Appreciate it. We'll see you next week.
Thank you, guys.
That's Matt. That's Matt Mooney, the WM Open Tournament Chairman. We have a pair of tickets right now for Wednesday to go to the Pro-Am. Get to see Zach Gallen, Corbin Burns, Torrey Lovello, and many, many other big names that'll be playing in the Pro-Am. It's always a huge event, and we have a pair of tickets for you to go to the Pro-Am. We'll take the 6th caller at 602-230-0620. Again, that's 602-230-0620, and the tickets are yours. When we come back, what do we have time for here? I want to play something real quick. I know we're up against it.
Okay.
But Rory McIlroy today, it took him only 6 holes and he had a hole-in-one at the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am today. He aced the 15th hole at Spyglass Hill Golf Course, and here's how it went down, courtesy of ESPN.
Control here. Playing downhill 7, so it's 112 yards, and this looks pretty good.
Holy cow! Drake's on McElroy tonight.
Here's another look from behind the green downhill. Just a little chip down there, 112 yards adjusted. Very few times in your life do you slam dunk.
I heard a lot more than just holy, you know what. But anyway, that was outstanding as the PGA is at Pebble Beach. And, of course, next week, the WM Open. And talk some Phoenix Suns next as they get outscored in the second half again and lose again.